Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Veruda, bringing you another League of Legends commentary, and today we're taking a look at Lulu, the brand new AP support champion to League of Legends, and I must say I am really enjoying this champion. Now, Veruda, where you been? What's going on? We've missed you, I've missed you as well, but there's time for that. Right now I want to go ahead and discuss this champion. This guy, this girl, this individual, this champion is so cool. I really like the mechanics of this champion. There's a lot to her kit. It really has that innovative feel that I complain about it. There's champions that feel awesome to me and feel like something original, and they just have that feeling. There's nothing more to it than just a personal feeling of playing the champion. And this champion feels original. It feels like something new. I feel like there's more to her kit than a champion in a long time. I would put it with that same level of more aware of the zoning and the area around you that maybe an Orianna player would know what I'm talking about. That same feeling of, boy, this is cool. That's not normal skill shots, that kind of thing. Really cool champion. I really like her. Now, do I believe she is in a good place? Yeah, I really think she is. I think in the right hands she can be extremely powerful. A very fun champion, but the harassment on the offensive side is just so crucial in the lane with an offensive AD partner. I think she fills the niche that was needed. We need another offensive support besides Janna that could really apply shielding correctly to stop a lot of incoming damage, has a nice CC, has a little extra burst that she can give to an AD, maybe a bruiser, and all around just a great kit for helping out your team. There's something for everybody. It's a grab bag of abilities, but there's literally something that everybody on your team would want, and her ultimate is second to none. So let's go ahead and talk about her abilities real quick. So her Q is a skill shot of ability power that basically slows everyone within that line. You can only be hit by it once, but you do fire it 2 times. As you see there were 2 different lines I was guiding with my cursor. I went ahead and didn't use a LoL replay for this one, just so that you guys could see where my mouse is and see the relationship between the fairy's location and myself. Those 2 points can cross. They can be used in a variety of ways. It allows Lulu to harass from an incredible range, and I'll get into that more later. But basically, really strong ability, but gives you the sense of needing to be aware of where to see. I put Lulu on her right there, so there were 2 lines of skill shots that came out. You can only be hit by it once, though. Like I said, only 1 set of the damage can hit you, but that gives her crazy range, allows her to slow things she wouldn't be able to slow otherwise. Just really cool. Now, her W, there are 2 different versions of the W, and there's not a lot of champions like this, so it's hard to describe. Simply, when she casts it on an opponent, okay, it polymorphs them. It turns them into a little squirrel, or depending on the skin and the particles, turns them into a little figure that can move around, but it cannot cast any spells or use summer spells. So it's basically hard CC. This is an incredible ability to use on an opponent, but why wouldn't you just use that on the opponent all the time? Well, you can, but you can also put it on an ally, such as yourself, to give them a quick boost of speed, and that in itself can be life-saving. So you have the offensive and the defensive version of that. Maybe they're both defensive. It really depends. So your E, your third ability there, either places a shield on your ally, so that's the cast on ally or on self, so it applies a shield. But if it's used on an opponent, it does some magic damage, moves picks location, so it puts them in a different spot for your skill shots like we talked about, and then it also reveals that target. So this is really good for Akali's or Shaco's. If you can put the fairy on them, it will show their location when they hit stealth and they get out of your normal vision range. So her ultimate is called Wild Growth, and it simply enlarges your character. You physically get bigger out there, kind of like Cho'Gath, as he increases in size, he just gets big. You grow huge, and you also gain a slowing aura around you. Plus, it's very similar to Renekton's ult. You gain permanent health. So if you're at 10 health and someone pops that ultimate on you, you gain that health. When that ult duration has expired, you'll still have the health. So it's a really, really good diving offensive tool, really good defensive tool. If someone gets caught by a Warwick and then Malzahar comes in for the second suppression, you can use this ultimate. And the best part, I know this sounds minor, is that when it does enlarge you, as you saw in Ezreal there, it knocks them back. Now that can be used as a disruption for any channeled ability. It's just an awesome ability, and I think it's probably the best ultimate on a support because it's so versatile. Her entire kit can be used in so many ways. You can play defensive all day if you'd like, but you can also play incredibly offensive. Now, her final thing we didn't talk about was her passive, and that's simply the fairy that follows her around, picks there, and he helps you cast your abilities. Anytime you do an auto attack or the person that he's on, if it's an ally, they will continue to gain magic damage through picks firing with them. So if you place it on an opponent, so let's just say you used your E and you put picks on them, they will attack from that location. Now the the auto attacks from the pixie do follow normal skill shot rules, so they can be collided with creeps and such, so it's not good for harassing over a set of creeps. But if you can just auto attack somebody, you saw me pick up first blood using it, if you can just auto attack and no creeps are blocking, or another champion, that's a lot of extra damage, especially in the early game, in that early phase. So really cool champion. Really like the kit and the way it's used. It does feel like you have to be mindful of this location of this other entity, kind of like the Oriana ball. Just feels like there's more to her than something that's been released in a while. We needed a new support. I'm glad to have it, and I think she's an awesome pick. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay here. As you do see, I use my ultimate on Olaf there, give him the shield, then I zone out Sion to the left side using my Q from 2 different angles to make sure he can't get closer. Olaf is going to take out Ryze, and then Akali will finish off Sion there, and that was a 2-for-0 exchange, so really good on our part. I love the versatility of this champion. Olaf was, while strong, possibly in some danger there, but I was able to give him a nice buff, and he was able to come out of there with flying colors. So I do get a slow on Ahri here, and Akali jumps in, makes Ahri burn the flash, and so now she is extremely vulnerable. We'll be trying to take her out as soon as we can in the next team fight. I do use my Shirelius here as it looks like the action's about to unfold. I place my E on Vayne. She cannot stealth tumble away because I have vision on her because Pix is on her right now, and we have Ezreal shooting his ultimate, and we have Akali taking out Vayne, and Ezreal picking up the skill shot on Soraka underneath the tower, and that will finish it off. So again, versatile kit, just really cool. If you're having a hard time with stealth characters, or maybe you just want to learn support, this is a good one to pick up because people are not going to be banning it, but they probably will be banning Lee Sin if they plan on playing a stealth character. So this is an interesting way to put that essential vision during stealth on a support champion that won't be banned. So as you see here, although Akali was snared by Ryze, I was able to shield her, then followed up with a Q. The true damage on Ahri's Q coming back, killing Akali in the face. I should have used my ultimate on her. Hindsight, always 20/20. Moving in here, trying to cheese an assist off shielding Victor. Not going to be within range. Anytime you're playing a support and you have an easy ability like that, maybe even Nidalee coming out, dropping a heal on someone that's about to pick up a free kill, that's pocket money. You know, that's extra spending cash for more wards. That's a really good thing to do. You should be taking that talent, I feel, anyways. It's worth your time. I mean, I see so many supports not do it. That's extra gold for your team. So anyways, Ezreal moving in here. We have a polymorph on Vayne as she tumbles towards me. I do place my E on her, followed up with a nice slow, and then Victor's laser beam on the ground, picking up the kill. So can't really come in on me, even though I've got that low mana. I've got my abilities ready, and we're ready to roll. We are going to go for the towers here. A bit greedy, trying to go for the end. Use my ultimate on Victor, trying to save his life. Use a Q, trying to slow some people. I do get stunned by Sion, and I use my Shirelias, and I am booking it. Ezreal, I'm sorry, you're cannon fodder. Ahri does have one last leap, gets right in my face, and I do go down, losing my oracles. Here we have a slow on top of Soraka as I place the E there and then use the slow in front of her, and she ran straight across it, polymorphed her, and then Akali follows up with one more leap using her ultimate and an auto attack. So this champion's so versatile. It's so cool. I hope you get some time with Lulu. Even if you don't play supports, fun to try out. If you're looking to get into supporting, or maybe you're on a team and they need a swing support or something, this is a champion that you will not be bored with. There's not a whole lot of AFK farm mode with this champion. There's a lot going on. As you see here, I do use my ultimate on Olaf. It will save his life, and he will come out of there because I use the ultimate. They tried to burst him through it and couldn't do it. So do take out Ryze here, and actually, Olaf picks up the kill on Ryze across the heart. I don't know if it was Ignite, who knows. Regardless, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this gave you a quick look at Lulu and helped you make that decision if you're looking to, possibly purchase her and add her to your roster. So again, please like the video if you liked it. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, and make sure to subscribe for more content from me. Really appreciate it. And this has been Veruda, and I'll see you out there.